about my diet. The Dalokohs bar. To some, it almost seems like a fallen god, a once potent and powerful piece of candy, yet now just a passable substance that holds just enough sugar content to be still considered food. But perhaps the community has judged a little too harshly, not truly understanding the full story. The Dalokohs bar pre-Jungle Inferno was one of 3 lunchbox items, next to the sandwich and the steak. It would heal the heavy for 100 HP, increases max HP by 50 for 30 seconds, and add another 50 as overheal for a parting gift, all while charging in only 10 seconds. While overshadowed by the full recovery potential of the sandwich, the Dalokohs bar was still a strong defensive buff item, one that rewarded timely preparation and consumption with a distinctive HP advantage over everything short of a heavy medic combo. In Jungle Inferno, however, things changed. The second banana was added, an item that healed 200 HP, twice that of the Dalokohs bar, while also charging in 10 seconds. Though it's worth noting that the second banana was intended to actually charge in 15 seconds. However, the charging time was a little adjusted due to some sort of coding error. This quick recovery option acted as a mini sandwich for the roamer and solo heavy, fitting more into the healing demands that the Dalokohs couldn't fill. On top of that, the Dalokohs bar had an odd reaction to the changes on the eviction notice and the gloves running urgently, compounding its overheal buff into the generation of those melees, allowing a patient heavy to accumulate health indefinitely. This game-breaking exploit was quickly patched through a shadow nerf to the Dalokohs bar, removing the overheal from the weapon so its only extra effect was to increase max HP, thus reducing its potential as a defensive buff item substantially, at least in the eyes of most people. While many have tossed aside the Dalokohs bar, lamenting the loss of its overheal, I've kept to it fairly faithfully, and with good reason. In fact, when the shadow nerf happened, I was completely indifferent to the changes. When you really look at things, what the Dalokohs bar lost was in fact the most insignificant effect it had. The parting gift of 50 overheal was a nice touch, but in being overheal, it decayed, and fairly rapidly. In fact, it only lasted approximately 2 seconds before you were down back to your 350 max HP. The Dalokohs bar still buffs HP to a max of 350, which improves survivability greatly. You can take 3 headshots instead of 2, 4 pipes instead of 3, etc, etc. As well as increasing your overheal threshold, which brings about small increases in uber production, increases your yield from med packs, and in the cases of the quick fix and or the fists of steel, increases your total overheal capacity. Now sure, you don't get as much pure HP out of the gate as you used to, but what it does give you is still significant enough to warrant use. Even with this nerf, the Dalokohs still holds all of its benefits and uses. It's still a defensive buffing item that you use before fights to boost your HP. In fact, getting rid of the short-lived overheal stat increases your margin to use it, as you only need to worry about and keep track of your 30-second buff rather than the short-lived 2-second overheal. Healing-wise, it's still outplayed by the banana and sandwich, as it has always been, but remember, it is not a healing utility as they are, it is a defensive one. It should not be considered in the same way. It is like saying the scattergun is a primary because the sniper rifle has more range. Their uses and situations are entirely different, and thus require different mindsets and considerations. Even though I'm sure I've showed that the Dalokohs nerf was really nothing substantially detrimental to the item, it's easy to see how it has been somewhat lacking, perhaps even from the beginning, and a little bit of change wouldn't hurt to make it more useful and stand out as its own thing. So, my idea for changes to the Dalokohs bar would be as follows. Increase the max HP buff to cap the heavy's base HP at 375, which is quick fix overheal levels. While it's only 25 more HP than the current iteration provides, It looks more substantive and would really accentuate the Dalokohs' ability to increase medpack yields and help uber rates by reducing the overheal threshold. In addition, when thrown, the Dalokohs bar would buff fully healed teammates by 20% of their max HP, allowing the heavy to buff up teammates as they head to battle. These changes aren't much, but they would solidify the role of the Dalokohs bar and make it stand out from its other lunchbox kind, being less focused on instant recovery and more on playing the long defensive game, making the heavy and his team into the tanks they need to be to push to victory. To finish things off, the Dalokohs bar is a great item even still. It's fun to use, and it's my personal favorite secondary for the heavy. It's one that I've put a lot of time into using, and I don't intend to let a little nerf take the fun or the use away from me, and I hope you guys will consider re-adding some sweets to your combat diet. And while there's still some room for improvement, like in many other areas of the game and life itself, it's definitely worth giving a chance, or a second chance, and to see what may come of it. You just might be surprised what the Dalokohs will do for you. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you found it informative and enlightening. If you did, please like, subscribe, share, and turn on notifications, and check out my Discord and Steam group, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!